Yo, what up? It's the Invitica back here again with a Pally PPE, and all my other PPEs that I've done have all been bullshit in some way, like either like cheated or kind of like left clips out or something. Basically just fucked them up in some way, but this one's legit from the start to finish. Alright, so I got some stories coming later in this video, but if you could just like hit that like or do something, because these videos take years to fucking make. I'm not even kidding, because like not only because you have to start a character from scratch, but you're like editing like hundreds of clips and it takes forever. But yo, listen to this drop real quick.
Girl twerking like the work. I got my work twerking like the little white girl. I used to make it all off the white shake. I like to
Oh yeah, that was kind of a distraction, but I think that drop was so sick, because like I always like go on YouTube, try to find this free music, but like most of it's just bullshit, and like most of the music in the rest of this video is not that great, but I don't know, I thought that was dope. But anyway, so you guys are always like, yo, make more videos, and I would love to make more videos, but you guys also have to keep in mind that Realm of the Mad God takes fucking forever to do anything in. So I mean, I could play this game like all day every day and still like only come out with a video that's worth putting up like maybe every 4 days, right? Because I mean, this shit takes forever to do. But I'm trying to bring you more shit, so just hang with me. I also went to a town called Steamboat Springs for my winter break, so that's why I haven't been able to upload that much, because I wasn't by my computer. And actually, funny story about that. I'm going to tell you. It's kind of long, but I think it's worth it. So I'm at this house party, right, with all my friends, and it's just like a chill night, right? We're just kind of like chilling out on the couch, like watching movies, just drinking a little bit, just enjoying ourselves. And through the night, more and more people kind of show up, and which is fine. But this guy's house is like in a really kind of suburban area, right? So there's a bunch of people like all around, and we're like, all right, if this stays pretty small, then we'll be good. But then through the night, we drink more, our kind of logic goes away, and then like 30 people show up by the end of the night, which is a ton of people in this guy's like little small ass house. Music is blaring, there's cars all over the place, right? So obviously it looks sus as fuck. And then all of a sudden, okay, actually, let me back up here. So we're all sitting on the couch with these 30 people in the house, and these people come that we have no idea who they are, but I'm just like trusting like, oh, these guys seem pretty cool. But then there's this one guy who is just like drinking all my alcohol, smoking all my shit, and he like right in front of me tries to like make a move on my girlfriend, right? So I'm like, okay, fuck this guy. And then we kind of get into it a little bit. It's hard to say, and I don't really remember what happened. But we got in a fight. I ended up getting cut on my arm somehow. I landed a couple shots like on this guy's head, right? So he kind of left, but I was cut pretty bad. So I go upstairs and I'm bleeding, pretty good. And then I look out the window and the cops roll up, and I'm like, oh fuck, like we're getting rolled. So I run downstairs, tell everyone, get the hell out of here. And so all the like people that aren't like in our like small friend group, they all just dip out. And so they all go, right? So it's just me and like a couple friends inside this kind of house or whatever that's kind of like weird, but there's like a couple good hiding spots that small people can fit into. So like my girlfriend and a couple of my friends fit in these spots, but I couldn't fit, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna try to fucking run in the snow, and it's -10 out. I'm not even kidding, -10. And so, but I'm drunk, so I don't even know that. So I jump out like a second story window to try to get away from these cops, and there's one that's like following me, right, yelling like, stop, like it's the police, stop running, all this stuff. But he's like a pretty good ways behind me, and I'm like, fuck this guy, he's fat. So I'm like running through the snow, and then I come up to this road, and I'm running down this road, and I couldn't see the cop behind me, but right, I figured that he was either following me because like my like bloody hand, or actually probably because my footprints in the snow. But either way, so I'm just assuming that he's behind me, and I come up to this house, right, this huge house with a lot of property, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna try to hide on this property. And I come around the corner, and there's this massive hot tub, right? Like a 20-person hot tub, and there's like 6 people in it, like 6 adults, and they were all drunk too, because this was Christmas night, and so they were all drunk too. Alright, my dad just called me, and I forgot where I'm at in this story. But so, you know, I was in this hot tub, or wait, so there's these adults in the hot tub, right? And they're like, what are you running for? And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a cop behind me. I was just at a party, and they're like, oh, we're all kids once, get in your shorts or whatever and jump in this hot tub. And I had shorts underneath my pants, so I just take them off and I jump in this hot tub with these strangers. And then the cop comes around the corner like 2 minutes later, and he looks at me, he's like, you in the hot tub, come with me. And these adults were literally like, oh no, this is our kid, he's been here the whole time. I'm like, what? Like, this is the most badass group of people I've ever met in my life. But anyway, this cop kind of looked at him like us, and he could just tell in his eyes. He was like, all right, fuck this, and then he just left. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty funny story. I hope you guys are all having a great break. Like, comment, rate, all this shit, and I will see you in my next video. All right, peace, guys.
My old friend, I've come to talk with you again because a vision saw.
Don't be scared.